All right, what's going on, guys? It's Rest, and we're finally going to go over the last weapon, the Gold Rush. If you've been keeping up with this little series I've been doing, obviously I'm late to the show with a lot of these Vault Core weapons, so I'm going to go on and purchase it really quick, and then we're going to go over and take a look at it. And it is a Hyperion SMG, and the legendary effect says enemies drop extra cash when killed. On picking up cash, gain 5% fire rate and max outs for 10 seconds, which that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure when this came out, it had like a pretty big cap and you could do some crazy stuff with it, but they did end up nerfing it alongside the Schluter nerf, and I'm pretty sure it's kind of just now. Like it's not the greatest, but we'll see. And even if it isn't, at least it is a way I guess you can kind of farm cash. It does sound really cool. I like the way it shoots and reloads. It has a nice little oomph to it. But since it does increase mag size, let me actually move my face cam up a little bit so you guys can see the actual magazine. Because literally last time where I was like, oh yeah guys, you can see that the mag is only consuming, you know, 2 or 1 per aim or whatever I said. Yeah, you couldn't actually see it. So let me move it up a little bit so when we actually do get cash, you can see that the magazine actually goes up. But I'm excited to see how this thing performs. Again, I know it's not going to be as good as it was, which it does kind of suck. I didn't get to use it in its prime, but we'll see. And I'm excited. Let me actually unequip the Schluter because I had that on from the previous video. And, you know, we can actually do some damage with it, hopefully. So it's actually doing a decent amount of damage right there. We didn't get any cash. Some cash up here, actually. So we're at 78 mag right now, and now we're at 89. Okay, so it does go up a good amount. The fire rate is clearly also going up. But I'm pretty sure it does stack, or caps, excuse me, not stacks. All right, we're at 98 now, so we're still going up over here with the cash. Now we're at 107. There's still some more cash. Let me just keep grabbing cash, not even worry about shooting enemies. So we're stuck at 115 right now. We ran out of cash to get. But let me kill these. And yeah, it definitely starts to decrease a little fast. So you kind of have to keep the stacks up. If you kill a large group of enemies, I'd imagine it'd be pretty good. Yeah, it seems that 115 is the max. I could be a little wrong though. You could drop a little bit more, but the fire rate is crazy fast once you get a bunch of these sacks. What the world? And also, I think another secret effect is that it also, yeah, it buffs your other guns too, which is probably the most appealing a part of it. I see that this Brainstormer is just chunking through enemies right now. So you can kind of use this to get your stacks up and then swap to something that's like really good. And honestly, this gun is not even that bad alone. Like it's obviously not doing like what some other guns can do, but it's kind of shredding right now. Like, and it's also, since it's Hyperion, it's also like super accurate. Oh, the fire rate just went down dramatically right there. I'm gonna phase grasp all those enemies over there. And yeah, like it's actually not terrible. You do have to. It's a weird playstyle. You need to keep getting the cash. Like, look at the fire rate on that thing. But it is at max right now. And yeah, that's how fast this is shooting with the burst fire. Jesus Christ. Then we have the troubleshooter right here. Yeah, this is definitely a very weird SMG. It has a very weird playstyle. Kind of as like the what was it? The cheap tips, I'm pretty sure is the name of it, where you pick the chips up to get the bonuses. Besides this one, you just have to like pick up cash, and it does drop more cash, which is cool. I wonder how it works with the company, man, since like that, you know, obviously reserves your cash or whatever, and when you get a certain amount of kills, it rains the cash. I would imagine you probably still get the benefit since you are technically picking the cash up, but this is a really, really cool gun. I actually really, really do like this. I can only imagine how it was before they changed it, because as of right now, the gun alone is pretty good, and I'm not even using other weapons. But now we're getting to the point where it's like, it's kind of bad because I don't have any of the stacks. But if I go get some over here, obviously you'll start seeing it do a little bit better. It's not doing that much better, but then you start obviously incorporating Revolter and stuff. Any gun's pretty insane with a Revolter. But yeah, even if you don't like this gun, it is still a good way to farm cash. If you're desperate need of money to upgrade your SEUs, this is definitely the gun you're gonna want to use, because I mean, it seems like every kill, maybe like every other kill at least, is dropping like a large amount of cash, which is really cool. And you could really, really start stacking your money up with this. But again, like right here, like it's just like kind of a okay SMG. Like, it's nothing too crazy, but I do like it though. Like I said, it is kind of weird, but I think once you get the hang of it, you can probably do some cool things with it. Yeah, the fire rate is insane. Once you start stacking it up, it is ridiculous. Like, you can shoot this thing so fast. Like, look at that. Like, it's actually so cool. How practical is it? I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's gonna be like the new best in-game SMG like whatsoever, but it is cool, and I actually would recommend trying to get this. So if I had to rank the stuff from like worst to best, probably over here, I think best probably is, I don't know, like, honestly, they're all just kind of okay at best. Like, the grenade's okay, troubleshooter's okay, gold rush is okay, and shooter's okay. Obviously, Schluter plus Gold Rush was insane before they changed it. But now, like, I would say they're all kind of on an equal playing field. Like, I would say that the Schluter is probably still #1 due to its crazy effect. Then maybe Troubleshooter, Power Burst, Gold Rush. The Gold Rush, I think, is like the least appealing out of all of them. But due to the fact that it's such a weird playstyle, and you have to like really focus on picking cash and stuff up, which can be a little daunting when you could just use any other weapon that can just already do what this does, and you don't even have to worry about it. But if you actually do go through the effort to pick the cash up, it does reward your other guns as well, which is really fun. I mean, look at this brainstormer's fire rate. Like, you saw that. Like, it's kind of crazy. But it's just not that practical in my opinion. Like, I don't know where you would use this over any other thing in the game, unless you're just trying to make like a fun gimmicky build. Then I could see that. But you know, maybe have like a money-based build where you just try to literally get as much cash as possible to I'm not even sure what you would go along with that, but that could be kind of funny. And but yeah, I'll take it down here on the Valkyries. Obviously it's not going to be doing much at all, but you know, with the Tazaban Revolter, obviously it's going to go and instantly get one of their shields down. But over here, we're going to kill these enemies. We did get some money stacks right here, and we'll see what it's kind of like for bossing. But I need to go on, hurry up and kill these enemies. And yeah, like I said, like it's kind of like it's tickling them. And obviously, as you lose the sacks of money, it's gonna get worse and worse over time. Whereas if you just use literally like a free radical or something, or just, I mean, honestly, any gun you can think of, like, it's gonna be so much better. But I will reproc Revolter again, and even with Revolter, it's kind of just tickling them down. This is a corrosive one. It can get the job done, but it's not going to be probably what you mainly run. But that is going to be it for all of the vault card items. I've now officially went over all of them. I am now going to farm like crazy so I can finish unlocking all these other rewards so I can show them off to you guys as well. But I really do hope you guys enjoy this. I can actually move my face cam back down now that you guys saw that the magazine size actually does increase compared to like that last video. But vault card 2, the gear seems to be a little bit more compared to Vault Card 1, because the Vault Card 1 you obviously had things like the Guardian Angel, which is insane. Bird of Prey is like okay, like it's not the greatest thing, but like I feel like it's definitely, you know, like it deserves more of a spot than some of these. The rocket launcher obviously was kind of worthless, and even the super soldier was really good. It's still like a really good shield in general, but these are just kind of okay. I definitely think you got to build around these a lot more to get use out of them. Obviously, if you're using the Schluter, like, you literally, your artifact is just, you know, a luck. That's all it is. You get no benefits, which is, you know, that really hinders you. Actually, obviously, you've paired something like a Pearl where it's nothing but, you know, damage increases, fire rate increases, stuff like that. So you're really hindering yourself. You have to build around all your other good gear to really make this work, but you do in return get a lot of legendaries. Then obviously the power burst can kill you a lot, but if you play it on Moze, you know, you can kind of make it work. It's not that good on other characters, but you have to really play around that fact that, you know, don't kill yourself with it. Then troubleshooter is okay SMG. Every other gun in the game now can have like a bunch of ASEs, so it's not like the greatest thing, but it is okay. But if you play around not focused on ASE annoyance, then obviously this one's really good. And then the Gold Rush is obviously really good if you make your playstyle based on picking cash up and kind of swapping weapons that can use the buff a lot better than the Gold Rush itself. So as you see, all four have their like own very unique playstyle that you really have to focus on. And if you do focus on them, you do get some pretty good benefits, but other stuff, you don't have to like literally do anything. Like the Guardian Angel, you just hold it and everything's good. Revolter, you equip it with Axis Skill Star annoying, everything's good. So it's really hard to recommend using any of these compared to like those items, which obviously I know those items are arguably broken, but you kind of get what I'm saying. It's like you have to really focus on their specific playstyle to make them work. And I just honestly don't know if I could recommend using them over anything else, unless, like I said, you just want to make a fun build, which I could obviously see, and I would definitely recommend you go for. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. I'm going to continue doing live comms like these. Obviously, I can go over a bunch of weapon buffs. Also, maybe even start doing playthroughs. You guys would like to see that. You know, just doing specifically manufactured playthroughs. Right there, the fish slap. As you see, just took off a chunk of the damage compared to this gun. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying these. I really hope you guys enjoy the ones in the future as well. My guy right here just will refuse to there we go, to go immune. But if you did enjoy, remember, as always, consider subscribing and dropping a like. It really helps me out and our community grow. And I really, really, really do appreciate it. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.